Okay, so Justin is 2, right?
Justin is 2.
And Tiara is?
23.
22. I was thinking 2 to 22.
Okay, we can say that.
Okay, so 2 to 23. If you had to go back and do Tiara again, what would you do differently?
Oh my goodness, what would I do differently? I think about that from time to time. Has my parenting style changed? And really, over the years, it has not changed a whole lot. I'm still very much a mom that has to have routine and consistency in our family and our household to have things operate smoothly. I'm not as anxious about my children achieving and reaching milestones.
Yeah, because I think I would change about that too. I look back at how, like, Megan, I kept her so on this, you have to do this and you have to do this. And now I think, they find their way and they find their thing.
They do.
And you don't have to be so...
And I don't think you have to worry so much about every fall and every bump and bruise. I thought of Tiara as almost like this fragile little china doll, almost, if you will. Yeah. And Justin, he runs, he falls, you pick him up and you kind of just dust him off or wipe him off.
It's like the pacifier story. The first one you boil it,
exactly.
The second one you wash it, and the third one you just go like this.
Exactly. And that's so true. And that's how I'm just so very laid back.
Yeah.
But I still love that routine.
Yeah.
I love having that schedule. They have their naps and they go to bed about the same time every night. And it works well for everyone.
Well, and I think it's interesting for you because I think people would think, oh, your husband's a coach and you have all these responsibilities. You don't have a nanny.
No, I don't.
And I think most people would think someone like you with your schedule would have a nanny and this, that, and you just don't.
No, I like to be hands-on. I really do. I enjoy having them, and I want them to be involved. I don't want to disappear and come back and they're in bed sleeping and I have to ask the nanny or the caretaker, well, what did they do today? I don't want to miss out on it.
How do you not get stressed?
I do get stressed every now and then.
The sitters and that, because I get that stress.
Because I forget. And so now I am very much old school. I have a big calendar. It's color-coded. And so I can look across the room. If I see a lot of green, I know that Jordan's got a lot of things going on that I need to take him to. So that keeps things in order. And the kids also know. I've trained them to look. You're purple, so you know that if you see purple on Wednesday, then there's something that you have to do, an activity. So they have some responsibilities as well to kind of keep things together. But it is stressing at times. At the end of the day, I'd love to just sit back and relax and open a book, but I have to then switch gears. Now I'm working with Eric. I'm looking at his homework.
Yeah.
Talking to him. Where, bedtime.
Eric is 16.
Right.
Eric's 16.
And the little one's 8 o'clock. Well, that's great. I still have a few hours to relax and unwind and have to myself, but I don't.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to go after Eric because he's not going to come to me and say, Mom, I need to talk about this, or Mom, let's discuss this. So I have to remember, oh, Eric had a test today. I want to know how he did. He's working on a project. Let's see what's going on. So that's the difference. The kids kind of more, they will let you know.
They demand it.
They demand it. They clamor for that attention almost all day long, where Eric, it's there, and it's up to me
to pursue
to remember.
I used to believe that, when my kids got in school, I'd have so much more time. And my older friends would be going, oh, I'm just so busy. And I think, your kids are in school till 3 o'clock. I have little ones at home.
Right.
And then I think, oh, well, my kids are teenagers. I won't be helping them with their homework as much. And then you get there and you realize they're up later and you have to be up later.
You do.
So
Or they're out.
I always had this vision that I'd have more time later. Right. And it just doesn't happen.
No.
And you've got both.
Your schedule is different because they're up and they're out. So I'm not a parent that goes to bed and says, turn off the light when you come in. I'm waiting up for him.
Yeah.
I want to hear about his evening. I want to make sure he's home safely.
Yeah.
So you're up, you're worried, you're concerned, but you're trying to be calm and cool. So you don't really relax until everyone's in.
Yeah.
And then the little one's up at the crack of dawn.
You think all these other stages you're going to be
No,
less a mom or a freer mom? And
I don't think so.
And
no.
you've got one out of college.
The roles change, but you're still very much a mom and still very much involved in their lives.
Yeah.
And I don't know that it'll ever change. I don't know that I want it to change, really.
Yeah.
Because I like being involved in their lives.